We are Spud and Joey. We are best friends, dads, and realtors. We also head up a running tribe here in Salt Lake City called Run with Mojo. On the weekends, we love exploring new trails and neighborhoods together. We aren't the fastest or the most skilled runners in the world. We're just two slightly out of shape dads that love a good trail run. We love running as much for the opportunity to clear our minds and have a good laugh as we do for the run itself. As runners, we know how mundane running on a treadmill can be. That's why we created the Come Run With Us project. So the next time you're on a treadmill, you'll have a cool trail to explore and a couple of buddies to run with. No matter what time of day or where you are in the world, you can always come run with us.
Welcome back to this Come Run With Us, or Come Walk With Us project, Come Run With Us project. We are on the Jordan River Trail in Lehi, Utah. What's crazy about this trail is that me and Joey, we ran down on we did our 4 or 5 hour run before the jackpot and almost got to this spot and turned around. And I wanted so badly, I don't know if we ever launched that episode, but I just wanted so badly to get down to the bathroom that's clear down in like Willow Park, which is past where you and I even started this episode. And it's so funny that I thought that was possible because we started good heck, we were like North Draper.
Yeah.
Should we actually turn around though?
Yes.
Let's just go till the battery dies. So this one might be one where all of a sudden the battery dies and we don't get to say peace out.
Well, we can just do a phone guy.
Oh yeah, you know how to solve the problems.
Yes.
But still, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Definitely follow the Come Run With Us project on Instagram.
TikTok.
Because one day Brenner's going to actually post some crap.
I posted a freaking 2 reels last week.
Two. And what's your total reels since you started 6 months ago?
5.
Oh man, you're crushing it.
I'm gonna do it more frequently now.
I'm so thankful.
Promise.
Sorry, I just have to get those little jabs in there. But this is the thing: is I'm supposed to do one a week too, just to help, and I barely get. I'm still more consistent than Joey. Actually, I'm more consistent than probably both of you.
Yes, that is true.
But I still don't get as many as the goal was one a week.
I mean, Joey gets kind of a pass, I think.
Well, but also Joey's, when he posts one, is always freaking so good. Like his running one that showed the map. I was like, really? What'd you do? Spend 6 hours on a reel? Because it was so good. And I'm talking into the phone hey guys, come watch me on the Come Run With This project. And then Joey's one time said that's stupid, so now I'm never going to do it again. But
what?
The talking into my phone it wasn't a reel, it was a story where I would just talk into it and tell people what I thought about the show, or come watch it on,
Yeah.
I think there was some stories back when you weren't doing it.
Right.
And I would just be walking.
Say, hey,
and honestly, I'd be, because my schedule, I don't have a lot of time. So I'd be walking from one building to the next building to go check on something. And I would just hurry and bust it out because I knew we needed something. And then he's like, oh, it's not. It's completely. So then I got butthurt, and then I made fun of his real estate content. And then I think he really got butthurt. Anyway,
but that made him better too.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Joey's content is next level compared to mine. But also, that's just not who I am. I don't want, I know this sounds stupid, but I don't want cool, overproduced content. I want me talking to someone because that's who I am.
Right. You just want the...
Yeah, let me see that. My fingers aren't numb anymore. So, you know what I like?
What?
My favorite thing in the world is when you bust out your camera, you got it about gosh, this is so crappy. You got it about right here. It doesn't matter if they can see me or not. I'm just showing you.
Well, I know, but still.
So you got it right here, and you're oh, hey, we're on the Jordan River Trail. This is my favorite trail. It's down the road from my house, and I'm just super glad that I get to show you guys this trail today. Boom. And that's it. And then maybe I go like this and pan over to the trail and go, oh man, look at the water. Or look at the moon. If you can see it, because the GoPro sucks. But Like that to me is just who I am, and
Yeah.
I guess that's not good enough for certain people.
For some people, you know.
Hey, Joey, when you watch this or listen to this, I'm sorry, okay?
We're not trash talking, but also like...
No, we're actually more trash talking his trash talking because we're saying how good his reels are, which
that's true.
Legit, I don't understand. He got night and day different overnight about amazingness that he's creating, but I just don't see me going that direction, you know?
Yeah. So we talked about that quite a bit in the last episode. So let's like
you want to talk about your hanger?
Yeah, let's move
Wait,
on.
let me do the intro to the hanger.
Okay.
Now, what you've all been waiting for, Brenner being homeless.
Woo!
No, this is how I feel about it. I just want to tell everybody because I think there's this part of me that is the most jealous I've ever been of a human in my life right now about Brenner. Because Brenner has chose to basically live in his vehicle. So he's taken out the back seats and done all this. Anyway, he'll tell you the cool stuff. But like he's chose to make, just do whatever the heck he wants. He could go to California tomorrow. He could go to, Ohio. Oh, wait, he did. It's just crazy how many things he can do. So I'm really jealous, but also so proud of him. And so I want it to be more Q&A. So Brenner.
Yep.
When did this all start for you and your homeless?
My homeless endeavor.
Yeah, because what is it called? Because I just think it's a badass adventure.
But people have so many names for it. I typically just say van life, but I really don't talk to many people about it. Just because
you're embarrassed?
A little bit, yeah. It depends on who it is.
Yeah, because when it's me, whew, we're talking all sorts of...
Yeah, we're going crazy.
I'm amped. I've already told him all the different things I think he should do to his vehicle overnight because it's so cool.
But yeah, you typically just call it van life. But yeah, I mean, I do identify as homeless because then it, cool points. But also, typically I don't stink like a homeless guy, so.
Tell him why.
Because I shower at Planet Fitnesses.
Doing whatever you're doing. I got it.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what our game plan is here, because.
What are you talking about? I'm just recording your face. Morning.
Morning. Because I'm trying to get some okay.
Why?
No, not good. I don't know. Okay. Anyways.
It doesn't matter.
No, I know. But
if you don't
with the headlamp on.
If you don't like the video, well, why don't I wear the headlamp?
If you want.
Would that make the best video?
Probably. It just as long as you don't look directly at my face.
Okay. Put it on me. Because I'm holding the camera too. Look at this. Look how cute he is. Such a sweetheart.
All right.
I'm also like a child.
That's okay.
Is this good?
Yeah, that looks good. Anyways.
How do you even know? You can't see. Oh, okay.
I can see on the front.
Oh. That's a front screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been doing this for a year. Anyways. So your question was just what do I call it? I just call it van life.
Okay.
I shower at Planet Fitnesses.
Yep, that was my other question. I wanted to get that out of the way.
So,
which I think is so cool. So tell them the whole how that's a thing too.
Yeah, so that's pretty common for the van life people is to completely rely on Planet Fitnesses.
Or Vasa, right?
Or really whatever big gym.
Yeah,
but Planet Fitness is really big across the country. So
yeah, it's just probably got more traction.
Yeah, you just got a couple more options realistically.
Which is funny because in Utah, anyway, I knew there was one.
People.
Where?
In front of us.
Holy crap, get a freaking life.
Turn to me.
I was just joking. Don't get a life. Go run. But if you're running, don't run with people. Run with us.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. Morning. Jeez, those guys are real runners. That's why you want to run with us, because we're not judgmental. Whatever speed you go.
Hey, you don't know if those guys are judgmental or not. They're just running.
Oh, well, I'm judging them.
I used to run fast.
I'm just judging based on what they look like.
100% Brenner is judgmental. I agree with that. Thank you, Brenner, for showing how you are judgmental.
So the Planet Fitnesses, people rely on them. So something kind of cool. It's a little bit of a small community of non-socialites. So nobody talks to you, but you see other people that do it. which is the cool part.
So somebody coming up to kill
Yeah.
us?
Yeah, basically.
Or are they just runners?
Well, we'll figure out if we get stabbed.
It'll make good content.
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
It's the same.
Yeah, it is the same people.
Same
They,
dudes.
they went all the way down and all the way back up.
They've been like 20 miles in.
Yeah, probably. Just like,
I actually kind of do need to get to work at some point, so let's jog.
okay.
Okay,
Anyways.
so this is probably going to be worse footage than anything in the world.
It's okay. So like when I sleep there at night, because that's what I do too. Because with the parking lots, if it's a 24/7,
Yeah,
Planet
you got a
Fitness,
membership.
you have a membership.
You pay like what, $30 a month, and you get free room and board, free showers, free everything.
I don't know if room and board is technically true because you're providing your own room.
Well, yeah, but still,
Yeah.
place
But-
to park it.
Yeah, so I mean, last night I was at the Orem Planet Fitness, which is a
Where the
24/5.
hell did they do that?
It's like,
I did not know there was a Planet Fitness in Provo, Planet Fitness in Orem,
Yeah.
Planet Fitness in South Jordan. Like,
yep, Draper,
man,
Salt Lake, there's-
Vasa has just, what the heck?
I don't know, but yeah. So some
I
of
have
them
to
are
change my
24
membership.
hours, 5 days a week, and then Saturday, Sunday they close. So,
Wait, a gym
like-
that closes on the weekend?
well, no, like they close at night.
Oh, okay.
Some of the locations, and in that scenario, you definitely can't sleep there because I was just like hanging out at the Orem Planet Fitness one day, like at night, just in my
And that's
car.
when they kicked you out.
Well, no, there was a freaking cop. He like went and parked in the corner of the parking lot and was just looking at me. Like, and I was like,
You're
"Dude,"
like, hey, bro, do I park outside your house and look in your windows? No.
I'm like,
Stop.
get a freaking life.
Yeah.
Also, there's people like
Okay, I can't run with this.
domestic violence. There's like drug dealers, and you're kicking me out.
Well, I mean, you actually could be both of those things.
Yeah.
So, no, he's just checking to make sure you're
To be
not
fair, he didn't kick me out. I drove away first, but the second I drove away, he drove away. So,
Nice.
anyways,
Side note, though, I don't think we mentioned on this episode. On the last episode, we talked about how we're missing the holdy-do for our camera, so we're just
Yes.
holding it in our hand. So I just want to point out,
we're doing like a cup.
yeah, it's like, it's worse than being a fluffer. It's a hard job. And I'm just pointing out that, like, I can barely hold on to this. My fingers are numb.
Yeah.
And as I'm running, you know, like
It's slipping.
It's like slipping. So like that's why we're doing the walk. I'm really, really excited for the battery to die so that I can put it
Somewhere.
in your pocket because I
Yeah, I got big pockets.
yeah, like the most you know what sucks about these? Let me show you these shorts.
The pockets.
The pockets. This morning I'm getting ready
Yeah.
and my phone just falls out of
Yeah.
my pocket. I'm like, what is the point of the pocket, Nike?
Yeah.
It could be in a jerk.
You got to buy the running division shorts that have zippers.
So I want people to put some questions in the comments on this video about Brenner's van life because I think it's amazing. Some of the other questions I have that I just think are just the coolest thing in the world that I know the answers now. But for your food and your stuff, like what has been your go-to and how do you do it?
So it's definitely like a bit of a janky process if you want to go.
For now,
yeah,
I feel
for
like
now.
you're gonna work through it. You're getting
I'm going to
better.
work through it, yeah.
You're getting better.
But if you want to go like the cheap upfront, you get a cooler and you buy ice like every single day or every other day.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, it's like every other day you need to buy ice. So I have a little cooler that was gifted to me
By his uncle.
from my uncle.
I'm pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome guy. And basically, you know, I just keep like maybe like 2 meals worth of food max. And these meals are not like, oh, I've got full sides of asparagus and potatoes. No, it's like,
Which I think you should.
I mean, it would be cool, but mainly I just do like a protein and then like one side, whether it's like rice or a vegetable of some sort.
Yeah. Which I think, I mean, that's what you got to do. You know?
Yeah.
I've offered Brenner 2 locations where he can store things in fridges and freezers because, you know, I feel, and I think you have 4 now, right? Do you have 4 places you could, in theory, store things?
In theory.
because he's got his mom's, he's got me. Told him that he could use my fridge at my work if he ever needed to. And then I'm assuming your friends that live places.
Yeah.
So really,
Probably, but
I mean,
but it's not that big of a deal to me.
I know, but like in the future, if you ever need to buy like half a cow,
right?
I've got a deep freeze.
Yeah,
it's
true.
I'm just offering it up there, and it's on here, so it's basically a contract.
But yeah, back to the
Food.
cooking. I've got a 2-burner propane stove.
Where does that go?
That goes underneath my bed that I have. So my bed platform is 25 inches wide, which sounds pretty narrow, but think of like a sleeping,
bag?
like a sleeping bag, or like when you go camping, you have those air mattresses.
For those
typically,
little cots? I mean,
they're like 25 inches wide, and I don't mind.
I think they're cozy.
Yeah. And so now, I've got a 25-inch wide platform by about 6-ish feet, 6.5 feet. And then the whole underside is hollow for storage and stuff. And then I've got a trifold mattress, a memory foam mattress that is about 25 inches wide, the same length, everything. It's in front. Anyways.
Okay, what about staying warm, keeping cool in the hot or the cold?
Morning.
Maybe she didn't hear us.
Yeah, maybe we need to go back and... Anyways.
Trail etiquette, man. Trail etiquette.
Frickin' guys. Anyways, so typically, right now, I found is like the perfect time to be doing this. Because one, it's just like...
It's not too hot, not too cold.
It's just a little bit warm when you go to sleep. So I have a fan that's got like a 10,000 milliamp battery in it, and it's got this big honking clip.
Oh, you were telling me about that. I forgot about that.
So I can clip that to my oh crap handle,
mm-hmm.
and then just point it straight down at my face. And I've got the rain guard, so I can crack my window a little bit, and nobody knows.
Next level.
So I get fresh air right on my face. I'll do that in the summertime. I'll crack all my windows.
Windows really good?
Yeah. So the back is like equivalent to like 5%, the rear passenger windows, and then
dark.
All the way back. Yeah, it's like 5%, and then the front's like 20. I want to go darker on the front, but we'll see about that. But
Utah laws changed recently, didn't they? So you can go a little darker.
It
used to be like 40.
Yeah, I think the legal, I'm pretty sure, is 35. So I am technically breaking the law, but I am also breaking the law by being homeless, I think.
No,
I think it is legal to live in your car.
Yeah, it's legal to live in your car.
It just depends on where you go.
Well, yeah, and as long as you're at a Planet Fitness where you're already paying, or like go to LDS church parking lots, like I think that's all legit.
Oh, dude, I think they would probably they'd shoot you.
No, they legit do not give two craps. Like, there's like multiple. What are you doing?
I thought we go up this.
No.
Okay.
So that's like the world. Like, so if you're ever in another state, and you need a place to camp or a place to stay, you can always go bust out a LDS parking lot.
They're gonna be like, "Where's your member badge?"
No, that's
ID.
not how it works. Quit being a dick.
I'm not.
They really don't care.
I'm the expert here on living in my car. I think I'd get kicked out.
Okay, but have you tried?
I haven't.
Okay, try and then you could let me know.
Okay.
Because it's pretty legit. Okay.
So keeping warm. I didn't talk about keeping warm.
Nope, that's where I was going.
So far, I have.
See how I kept that on? I was keeping it.
Yeah.
I took it off, brought it back.
Right now, I haven't really figured that out. I'm just using like a sleeping bag and blankets.
Oh.
So.
Speaking of, we got to get you that sleeping bag.
Yep. Okay.
So I'm going to get him a mummy bag, which is like I think it's negative. It's either negative 20 or negative 30. So I'm pretty amped about it. But like, I don't know if you'll like it because it seems pretty conforming.
Right.
But I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the number one, like, coolest part about so far?
Definitely just like the random encounters. Because when you live in your car, you tend to be more in tune with the nightlife unless you have to wake up at like 5 a.m. to run or
stupid runs,
make episodes or yeah. But like,
but when you have a real life,
when I have
you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, like so, like 2 days of the week. You know, you really don't have anywhere to hang out at night, which is an upside and a downside. The upside is it makes you get creative, and like you just get into these weird situations. I'll post a couple pictures and I'll have like a video. Like I just kind of...
Well, what's like the best situation you've ever got into so far as your adventures?
Probably, it's a pretty close tie. Actually, there's like 3 situations right now that kind of are like a tied thing. I'll briefly go over each of them. When I was doing the
check
beaver...
battery life real fast.
What are we at?
I can't read.
Okay.
12%? Dang, we're crushing it. My eyeballs are glazed over because I'm freezing.
So when I was running the Beaver Canyon half marathon, which I ran with my brother, and it was like we were just kind of doing it like just with each other. So we figured we'd just take my Sequoia, which is my house, right? And he just set up a bed right next to my bed.
Gosh,
it's on different levels, but you can set up a second bed.
Sleepovers.
It's a freaking 2-bed. Yeah.
First of all, that should be the best part.
Zero bath right now. I mean, I've got cups and stuff, but
like you have outside.
Yeah. Anyways.
Or you have Planet Fitness, which has like freaking, you have a maid. In all reality, you actually, for like $30 a month, you have a maid.
Yeah.
Like all you got to do is go in there and use their services and booyah.
Booyah,
gets
baby.
Clean.
So
I don't have that.
After we parked and stuff, we were at this like baseball park because it was right next to where the buses picked you up. And there also happened to be pickleball courts right there. And so we were just sitting in the back.
So you also have pickleball courts?
Yeah.
Whenever you want.
It's true, but I think everybody's got that.
Nope.
Really.
Nope, just you.
When we were just eating dinner, sitting on the back, like the tailgate portion, whatever you want to call that.
Just crushing it. Kind of like in Dazed and Confused, just sitting back there talking about what you're going to do after high school.
All right. Anyways. And we're just watching these 2 older ladies like play, well, not older.
Play some pickleball?
Middle-aged, yeah.
So like 40s?
No, they were like 50s.
No, they're old.
Okay. Anyways.
You can definitely call 50-year-olds old for now.
Okay.
For at least 9 more years.
I think till my mom turns 50, and then I can't.
Your mom's never going to turn 50, so that's fine.
Okay. And there was this other couple that had parked there, and the older ladies had offered to, like, for them to play, and they were like, no. So I was like, Brandon, which is my brother, I was like, let's go see if we can convince them to let us play. And we did. And we played like 3 or 4 games of pickleball.
Wait. So let me just backtrack and make sure I understand.
Yeah.
So some people came to the pickleball court and turned down these nice...
Yeah, they turned down the offer of playing doubles.
Oh my hell. Okay.
And I heard...
But then you were like, hey, wait a minute.
I was like,
this will get us a game.
That's an opportunity, yeah.
That's an opportunity. Look at you. You know, you are listening to the universe right now.
I am. I'm always listening to the universe.
Morning. You're very in tune with the universe right now.
Yeah. And good morning.
Morning.
Basically, so I've overheard the conversation. So I was like, let's go play. And I had played quite a few times, quite a few being like 3.
But you didn't have paddles?
No, they had paddles.
That's awesome. Freaking.
Although I do have tennis and pickleball paddles in my car.
Really?
Yeah.
So you also have like just everything.
Everything.
Oh. Hey, look, Brenner, that could be your bathroom if it didn't have a freaking...
If it didn't have a freaking
Hey, just
lock.
FYI, this has a lock on it for no reason. It's got a park right there. Nice little area. But let's put locks on
They're not
it.
letting my homies sleep in there when they get cold, you know?
Well, no, I just get so frustrated when they lock bathrooms because, like, I take my children to all these parks.
Yeah.
And they're, like, public locations. Like, please let my children go pee in your park.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so dumb.
It's so stupid.
Anyhow, so he played pickleball. It was Brandon's first time, but he really enjoyed it. And that was just really fun, like playing pickleball with him.
Well, and first of all, the fact that it's his first time and you're, like, basically a pro at your third or fourth time, so.
Yeah.
Pickleball is, like, the easiest game to master. Or, I mean, as far as get, like, not master.
I think it's easy to
It's
understand.
the easiest game to understand and get.
Yeah.
And then it's like golfing.
Yeah.
Where there's these guys that come out and just crush it, and you're like, oh.
And you're like, oh,
That's
people,
what
people take this seriously.
That's what people do that, like, are good. Well, but
with golfing,
like,
to us, it's like we're hanging out. Well, it died. But it's okay. You don't even have to have the headlamp on because iPhones can actually
see outside.
see.
Hey, by the way, is your iPhone filming on 4K? Do you know how to check that? Because guess what I learned last night in my social media class?
What?
I didn't have mine on 4K.
Really? Well, this is the front facing, so no, probably not.
I think it's on everything, bro.
I can't remember. If it is, it's like, you know, the lowest quality 4K.
Crap off.
I'll do it.
Okay, so golfing to us is basically like hanging out, having a brewski.
Yeah,
That's
like
where you ended on your
but
last thing.
some people take it super seriously. It's the same thing with pickleball.
Yeah, no, I agree. Because like you go to a course and you see that, you know, the drunken foursome that is just making everybody's life hell.
But they're having a
having a blast. And then you have the foursome that's having a couple beers and they're doing okay.
Yeah.
And then you have the guys that are like wearing the perfect attire. They've got the bougiest clubs you've ever seen. And you know for a fact they are members here.
Oh, yeah.
And they are going to be pissed at you if you speak louder than 2 decibels.
Yeah. But moving on. Pickleball story was really fun. That's basically
cute,
it. Yeah, it was really awesome. They're super nice ladies.
I still can't feel my fingers.
Really?
It's been like an hour, right?
Yeah. It's been pretty close to that.
Okay, sorry, keep going.
So we ran the marathon or the half marathon the next day.
It's cute.
And
Morning.
And you know, Brandon beat me. It's no big deal. I don't care.
Yeah, no big deal.
I've only been running for...
He's just never trained in his life.
Yeah, I've only been running for a few months.
Can you run with that at all?
I mean, I can try.
I just want to get back so bad. I'm freezing.
Let me switch hands.
If not,
I'll do a little joggy jog.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So
second story, or was that
second story? That was my first.
First?
So
Let's get through these.
Second story. This was the night before the Deseret News Marathon.
You and your freaking
half marathon.
Race adventures.
Yeah.
I'm totes jelly.
I think it was the half. Yeah, that was the Deseret News.
Yeah.
This is gonna be just like the best quality ever.
Yeah, let's just stop.
Okay.
It looks like garbage.
Let me move over here. Sorry. And
dude, honestly, at this point, we're crushing it.
we're doing fine.
Morning.
So, that one's up in Salt Lake. The bus pickup is at Rice Eccles football stadium.
Oh man, I bet sleeping in Salt Lake is like a pain in the butt. Parking in Salt Lake City is a pain in the butt.
This time I did make a mistake of choosing the downtown Salt Lake Planet Fitness, which you have to pay frickin' parking for.
Wait, at a place
At
you
a
have a
Planet
membership?
Fitness, the downtown Planet Fitness, yeah. You have to pay for frickin' parking.
You know what really grinds my gears?
What?
Salt Lake City. Period.
I like Salt Lake,
I hate it.
but that was a little bit ridiculous.
Last night it took me almost an hour to find a parking spot
Oof.
because I'm like, cool, I guess we just don't put enough parking for all these mother effing houses, buildings. Like, morning. Man,
It did not even sound like morning.
he got me on a rant. F it. I am so frustrated with parking. I do not want to deal with parking. I refuse to go to Salt Lake again until there's a concert, because that's the only time it's worth it. And usually you go to a concert and somehow there's parking
Really?
because it's at the end of the day.
I mean, yeah, fair. anyways, I pay for parking at this Planet Fitness because I kind of figure that
that's horse shit. You pay for a membership. It's horse shit.
I know. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Technically, I think I was actually in the wrong about paying for parking. I think there was a section that you paid for parking in because it was enclosed in a fence. I was outside of the fence.
Oh.
And anyways, it doesn't matter.
I will blame you on that.
Yeah, I think it was my fault. But
I wouldn't doubt it.
So I went in the Planet Fitness. I worked out a little bit. And it was only like 7:30 or something by the time I was done. So I was really like, yeah. Well, no, it's okay.
Sorry.
My alarm went off. Okay. Anyways.
Because this is what time normal people wake up.
6:50, yeah.
It's 6:50?
It's 6:50.
Good gravy.
So, 7:30 p.m. I'm out of the gym.
Surveillance, just FYI. I didn't notice that on the last one.
Oh, well, what are they going to do?
Well, no, I highly doubt it is for my hammock life.
Yeah. So, 7:30 p.m. I'm in downtown Salt Lake, and so I'm like, dude, I'm just going to start walking around, you know?
Oh.
Just start
Dangerous.
walking around. Yeah.
Get
And
shot at.
okay, I'll get to that later, actually. Funny story. So, basically, I just started walking, and then I found like this bar. I can't remember the name of it. I'll try to put it up here.
If you're in Salt Lake, there's one on every corner. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's not a big
But
deal.
there was like two bars right next to each other, and the one I heard music. I was like, okay. So I walked in, and there's a live band playing there. And
fun.
they were super good. Like I said, I'll put a video up. And
If it was, oh man, never mind. I was gonna say there's this really cool bar that's up on the really ghetto part of Salt Lake where like you think like you might get shot, but it's also the coolest tattoo parlor and like street taco place where Sears used to be. Piper Down.
Piper Down.
Piper Down is my favorite bar in Salt Lake City, hands down, for two reasons. One, because it was the first place that I went to in Salt Lake City to a bar that wasn't super weird.
Yeah.
Like a big, crazy, bougie place that just felt like an old school bar with bar food that's like the greasiest, best food in the world.
Yeah.
But then the movie Mistletones came out. Mistletones is one of the greatest like Hallmark Christmas movies. It's not a Hallmark one, I don't think, but that's what it reminds me of. And they filmed a karaoke scene at that bar.
Wow.
So if you go in that bar, you feel like you're part of that movie. And so ever since then, love it.
I'll
Sorry.
have to see if I can find a clip from that.
Piper Down.
Piper Down.
I mean, if not, I've got, probably 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
continue on.
So I find this live show, and I'm just like watching it, and unfortunately I couldn't have any drinks because I was like a little bit responsible when it comes to doing a half marathon the next day.
Oh no, you can always have a beer the night before. Like I
Well,
can't,
okay,
'cause it would make my gut hurt, but
I did have one beer,
yeah, it's fine. It's carb loading.
but I also had a massive plate of chicken tikka masala and
I thought you said you were
garlic
being responsible.
I'm
See, the
never
beer
responsible.
is way more responsible than the chicken
Yeah.
tikka masala.
Yeah, I regretted it.
Yeah.
It was bad.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love chicken tikka masala.
Oh, yeah, it's
but
great.
Before a race, oof.
Not good. Anyways, so it was just super cool, and I hung out there for a minute, and then I went to the bar next to it because it was literally no one was there. Literally, I walked in, I was like,
Is this
are you
place open?
guys closed? He was like, no. And then at that point, I'm like, can I leave or do I have to? And so I was like,
well, knowing you probably felt like you had to.
I felt like I had to.
Well, let's get a picture of this sign real fast.
Okay.
So this is the part of where we're at Jordan River. So we parked in an illegal parking spot, which is in this neighborhood over here.
Yep.
But you could park at Olympic Park. I love Willow Park. That's where I've been camping with my kids the last little bit, and it's only 2.2 miles down. But yeah, like I just love this trail because it goes all the way to the lake or all the way past freaking Camp William. Well, actually, you can take this all the way to Salt Lake City. So anyway, continue with your
So
did you stay at the bar?
I did. That's why I
was
had
gonna
a
say,
beer.
Knowing you would have been like, well, now I have to because this is awkward.
Yeah, so that's why I had a beer, is because I was like, well, now I feel like I've got to stay at least to give this guy like one tip. He was playing games on his laptop. He was like, he had a keyboard, mouse,
He was over
headset on. He was playing Call of Duty on his laptop.
Oh, good for him. At least he was having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I sat down, had one beer, and it was just kind of funny. But
okay, what's the third story?
third story. Well, let me finish that up real quick. There was a shooting there like 2 weeks after. Right outside those two bars, there was like 2 people that got shot.
Yeah, makes sense. It's Salt Lake City.
Anyways, next story. This was only like 2 days ago.
We're gonna have to walk around this a little bit because I don't want to walk into that and be talking.
Okay.
That's where we're parked at, though.
Up there.
But this is Olympic Park. It's really cool. It's actually really pretty. It's got a great park.
It looks
I
nice.
bring my kids here every now and then you can play soccer and stuff.
So
Sorry, continue.
this was only a couple of days ago. I don't remember if it wasn't last night. It was.
Can I just add one
2
side
days.
note? Sorry.
Yeah.
You can't park at parks. Brenner has told me multiple times because I'm
Yep.
always like, dude, just go park at a park. Like,
Nope.
I'm always at parks. No, they're like
They
cities.
are crazy.
Cities cracked down.
They are
Talk
crazy
about cracking
about
down parks. And
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So
Yeah.
the
like,
things you learn.
They close at like 10 or 30
yeah, they have
p.m.
closing hours. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Other people are gonna be like, bro. Of
course,
yeah,
dude.
And I'm like, I didn't know that.
So it's happened
Ooh,
like.
let's see if that bathroom's open. I gotta pee.
All right.
Sorry. Go.
It's okay. This happened like 2 days ago. I was doing something. I went to the Brick Oven in Provo. You haven't been there.
Which, by the way, we really
gotta
need
go.
We really need to talk about the Brick Oven.
We got next episode. We got to talk about the Brick Oven. I'm sure Joey's got stories from there.
Let's ask him. Let's make sure next episode. That's actually our hanger.
Yeah.
I want to know his upbringing with Brick Oven.
Yeah.
Because I have some crazy fun stories about Brick Oven that I didn't even realize I had, and it's someplace that I think it's a Utah thing.
Yeah, I think it's only a 1 location deal.
So man, that's best
Yeah.
hanger we've ever had.
Right. So I went to the Brick Oven for the first time in like.
But don't talk about what you did at the Brick Oven because that'll.
No,
be
I won't. I'm just saying it for the first time in like 10 years at least. And afterwards, well, I guess the funny story about it is I took public transport, which if you're from Utah, you're like, what? You know?
Anywhere else in the world is super normal.
Yeah, but Utah, it's like
we have one
not.
of the best public transportation. I mean, not one of them, but
I was
our
going to say like one of the worst.
I think the Trax train is pretty awesome because it
Yeah.
goes all the way from Provo to Salt Lake.
Yeah, and past goes to Ogden.
Nice. And so I think our Trax system seems good.
Right.
Like I would never use it, but like it seems good.
Yeah, I mean it takes like 3 times as long as driving, but anyways, so yeah,
That's
I
'cause
took
they
a
haven't
bus.
invented trains that go faster than cars yet.
Well, that's not true. Look at Japan.
No, I'm just saying in America.
Oh, in America, yeah.
Yeah, we just don't know how to do that.
So I took a bus over to the Brick Oven, and then I was gonna take a bus back, but the bus was gonna take just as long as walking. So I was like, I can just jog this out and save like 10 minutes, right? And so I started jogging around.
Because he runs.
Yeah, because I run, you know? And so I start jogging it out. And basically, as I get to like the main road in Provo, whatever it's
By
called.
the Provo Temple.
Yeah, by the temple.
It's Center Street.
Yeah, technically right outside of Java Junkie.
Oh.
You know where that is?
Good old Java Junkie.
Yeah,
good Java.
another hometown place.
Dude, good Java joint.
Yeah, great. I was there last night too. Anyways, listening to live music.
You're living your best
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
I am jealous every time I talk.
Okay, we're gonna pause to go to the bathroom.
No, we're not.
No?
Just
What do you mean?
finish it up and then we'll end.
Okay. Yeah, you've heard this story, so
Yeah. I'm gonna go pee.
okay.
Actually, no, I'll wait for you.
Okay. So so I walk up to people playing live music. If I have any videos, I'll put it up.
No, don't film me. Film you. I'm
Okay.
just the background.
I mean, I do. I'll put up some videos and some pictures.
It really does have good
And
stuff.
and so basically, after I'd filmed a bunch of stuff for them and photos, they were like, hey, can anybody play guitar? In which I do play guitar.
Living his best life.
So I step up and I play a song with them, and I don't know how to do the story justice, but it was like the coolest night of my life.
Well, he played one of the most overrated songs of all time. Let's definitely throw that out there. Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit.
But like everybody knows it.
No, I give him a pass because it's one of the only songs that probably every kid in the world knows.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
But also, the fact is I'm gonna tell you two things about why it was so badass. First, brick oven. It was like an experience. You were like, huh, I haven't been here for a while.
Yeah.
Which we'll go more in depth later. But like, also the fact that you were like, I could wait for a bus for 15 minutes or I could walk, and you made like this experience happen, and you just listened to your gut when you walked over. He had his camera.
Yeah.
The fact that you had your camera, he's filming this thing. Like the guys in the band are like, are we just like paparazzi right now?
Yeah, they were
like,
a little
he just
bit
did
weirded
it,
out.
and so I just feel like it was like you just, again, it's like you're so in tune with the universe right now and just the energy around you that it's so cool because you just were doing what you felt like you should be doing at the moment, from running from one place to there, seeing the live band and being like, I'm gonna get some video and some pictures.
Yeah.
And like the energy around that and just the overall, like, you just doing whatever you want to do in the moment is so cool, and it's just so rewarding for your soul, man. Like, it's just cool.
Yeah.
So hopefully that gives it a little more justice, but I just think it's the coolest thing ever, and I'm so proud of you that you get to live your dream. And even if you only do it for like a year or two and then you're like, yeah, I'm good, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Guess how much money you saved? I spend $2,400 a month on rent.
Yeah.
So let's see, you saved whatever that is times 12. It's too early. Figure it out.
Yeah. Up here. But
No,
yeah.
I just think it's really cool what you're doing, and like I hope we get some comments. I want comments.
I hope
like
so.
not douchey comments about like him
I
being
mean,
homeless.
you can
but,
say
like,
whatever, but
it's
yeah.
true. I will giggle at them.
Yeah.
But also, I want comments of things like you guys wonder about this whole thing, because I have been interrogating him since day one.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool. His mom thinks it's super scary somehow.
Yeah.
But I think it's awesome. So ask us some comments about it, and next week we're going to talk brick oven. Joey, you better be ready. But hopefully you can watch this. You better be ready. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Go follow Brenner on social media so you can see.
I post like stories and stuff sometimes.
And he does stuff.
Yeah.
Like his van life. You need to start posting more about van life.
I was wanting to make a YouTube channel.
Oh,
I've been recording stuff since I started, actually.
Nice.
I have a video that's like half edited of like my experiences since then.
Yeah, like definitely get my stuff edited first.
Well, yeah. But anyways, yeah, you can follow me. I'll put my Instagram up. And if I get a YouTube channel going.
And one day I'm gonna warm up.
Man, look at your freaking pecs when you do that.
I'm just cold.
I know.
It's so
but
cold.
Anyways, so yeah.
We love y'all.
Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Subscribe, like, all of that.
Go on a run with us.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace out.